Another crucial night and week in the battle to avoid relegation, isn't it? Mark's still with me. Let's have a look at some of the key information for the run-in. Let's start at the bottom of the table with Southampton. It could have been so much better, couldn't it? But Arsenal pegging them back in the dying moments of that game. What are we seeing with them?
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it? Every week the dynamic of the bottom 8-9 teams keeps changing, and Southampton, like you say, could have been so different. Just 2 wins in 11 games in all competitions for Ruben Sellers. I've got an interesting fact for you, though, before that game, Rob. Southampton, the first team in Premier League history to start the day bottom of the table, score 3+ goals against a side starting top on the same day.
There we go. We love those stats. What about Nottingham Forest? Pulled it back to 2-2, but couldn't hold on for the point, could they, at Anfield? How tough is it looking for them?
Great character from Steve Cooper's side, which is exactly what he said to me in his press conference last week. That's something they're going to need to show in abundance. Nottingham Forest, though, have lost each of their last 6 away league games for the first time in the Premier League and for the first time in the top flight since when? 1979, under who?
Brian Clough.
Exactly, you're old enough to remember that one.
Oh, yes, I remember it well. Everton drew at Palace. They face Newcastle Thursday. How's it looking for them? Not good at the moment, is it?
Yeah, not good for Sean Dyche. Everton are winless in their last 12 Premier League matches away from home. That is 8 defeats, 4 draws, and they have failed to score in 9 of those games. However, they did keep their first clean sheet away at Crystal Palace at the weekend, so that's something to build on for Sean Dyche.
Yeah, that's something to build on from the weekend as well. For Leicester tonight at Leeds, Dean Smith with a win in his first home game in charge. How much was that needed?
Definitely needed for Dean Smith. Leicester ended their 9-game winless run in the Premier League. That's 1 draw, 8 defeats. With their first victory since February. That was against Spurs. The problem for Dean Smith and each of their last 3 wins in the competition have seen them concede the opening goal. Big problem conceding that first goal for Dean Smith. That is something that him, Craig Shakespeare and John Terry are definitely going to have to address.
Yeah, Leeds above them. I mean, every game is a must-win one, isn't it? But you get the sense with this one against Leicester that really is the case.
Absolutely. Leeds have kept just 1 clean sheet in their last 18 Premier League away games. That was a goalless draw against Newcastle in December. So defensively, very shaky away from home.
Yeah, let's go to Bournemouth, heavily beaten by West Ham, weren't they, on Sunday? But we saw that table a few minutes ago since the end of February, and they were up in the top half. So go figure.
Yeah, Bournemouth have been a bit of a surprise package this season, particularly recently, but Gary O'Neill has got them going in the right direction. They've picked up some brilliant results. 4 wins in 7 games. The problem, though, was that Bournemouth's 7th defeat by 3+ goals at the weekend against West Ham. That's the most in a single campaign, and the most of any side in the Premier League this season. So still a big problem conceding 3+ goals in games.
Big question, I guess, is how many points are you going to need to stay up? Could this be the lowest ever?
Yeah, this is what we want to know. This is the last 5 seasons, the amount of points needed to stay in the Premier League. You can see the average is 33.8, so 34 games. You can see it was high in 2021-22 with 36 points. In 2020-21, all you needed to do was get 29 points to survive in the Premier League, and you can see 35, 35, 34. So I think Bournemouth on 33 probably need at least 1 more win, something like that. But that's the average you need at the moment based on the last 5 seasons. It's going to be fascinating.